we have even more leaks now of Kris Tyson's messages. Brand new today. And it is just so messed up. We even have, allegedly, Mr. Beast in this Discord server as well. And evidence that he was interacting with it. Which, if that is true... Well, let's just get to that part of the video before I say anything else, because it's too early to be swearing or YouTube will take us down. But if you didn't know, Kris Tyson had this Discord server in which some of the messages have already been leaked by a former moderator of that Discord.
This is part 2 to yesterday's video of me talking about Kris Tyson and what they did to me when I was 15 years old. This video has all the proof in it, all the receipts, and all the screenshots, thanks to an old friend of mine who was a moderator in Chris's Discord server at the time, Cookie. Now, Cookie actually went ahead and downloaded logs of all the individual channels on Chris's server before it went public, knowing that this was kind of being covered up, and he kept the logs of it for himself. He actually reached out to me here on Twitter, and I'm going to provide a lot of the screenshots backing up the claims that I made that Lava refuted. For example, I made a claim that there was an NSFW channel in the server where Kris would spam. Here you can see Kris talking about locking down the NSFW channel to True Gods and Anointed only. By the way, this is in 2019. I was a True God and I was a minor. Not only that, but you can see me right below it, Nathan.rtx, saying this is a bad idea. So even I knew as a kid that this was a really bad idea. Here is Lava himself talking about starting the commencement of cleaning the server, word for word. I said he was talking about scrubbing the server. He says that never happened. Here you can see him talking about it, as well as me and Cookie himself talking about it. I just want to make this video real quick, disproving some of the claims that Lava refuted and showing that they actually are true, but I actually have thousands of Discord messages to go through in these logs that I was just provided by Cookie. Shout out to him for giving me them, and I'm going to be going through them and posting an update video with some more proof.
In this private Discord server Kris Tyson made, had a lot of people who were under the age of 18, and I'm not talking 17 or just under 18, I'm talking under 18. And there were so many things being said that were just absolutely not right, or anyone under the age of 18 should hear. And thanks to Nate, the former moderator, we have even more leaks here, showing the workings of what was actually going on in this Discord server with Kris Tyson. I didn't think after my last video it could get worse. It truly has. These are some of the messages that I have pulled. There was like apparently 500,000 leaked messages or something like that, so there's going to be way more. These are the ones of note as of now that I've found. So here's an interaction with Kris and some of the people, with an attachment, which I'm assuming the attachment was of a girl, in which Kris responds with, she is only 14. Damn. What did you think she was? 16 and legal in some states. Oh, of course. If she's 14, I'm 14. But this is clearly what was happening in the server and talked about, and Kris encouraging this type of behavior, talking about people who aren't of age in a way that is never appropriate. Next, and if you've been following the story, you'll know about Shadman, the artist that Kris Tyson was supporting. This artist was someone who drew absolutely disgusting art of things that should never be drawn of people who aren't of age. Here's Kris himself linking the website in his Discord. Absolutely disgusting. Further showing him supporting this artist again. And then we have this gem, Kris the meme god, saying refreshing Shadbase daily, which is Shadman's website, saying stuff like this, clearly supported it in the past, linking it in his Discord too. None of it is ironic or a meme. Clearly supports and likes that art. Here we have another screenshot, Kris saying, and that's where you're wrong, kiddo. Bruh, I just make my own seasoned salt out of the tears of children on Discord. Can I buy a bottle? Kris, I just eat the children. Then have Kris talking about an anime plot. Apparently this is copy and paste. However, again, this is being posted in his Discord where the moderators aren't of age, where most of the members aren't of age. And this is what he chooses to post. Listen to this. I got this new anime plot. Basically, there's this high school girl, except she's got huge boobs. I mean some serious honkers. A real set of badonkers, packing some... I'm not even going to attempt to say the next one. What happens next? Transfer student shows up with even bigger, humongous. You get the picture here. Why on earth Kris is even posting that or talking about people in high school like that? Just more evidence on top of evidence of Kris being an absolute freak. And it gets worse. It keeps getting worse. There's nothing more free than peeing in the shower. Facts. Waterproof phone gang, where he adds an image. I don't know what this image is of. I don't even want to know. It could be anything, but he's talking about peeing in the shower, and then a minute later has an image with waterproof phone gang. Well, why are you even talking about stuff like that around people who aren't of age? You complete creep. And then the replies are, we only worship Jeebus around here. Challenge accepted. The God. Someone going, oh yeah, daddy. Someone else, daddy. Nathan, Kris. Someone else, that's a lot of moisturizer. Why are you in the shower? I don't know what that image was of. And we'll never know. But we know already enough. And we know Kris's behavior already. And we know Nathan for a fact in this Discord at this time was not of age. Just so grim. Like, what is going through Kris's head? Thinking that's okay. This is a screenshot taken on someone's phone of the chat. Apparently, Kris was role-playing in this Discord server. No, it's not. Buzzes your necky wecky. Robo eyes. Fight me. Love you guys. Kris. Nuzzles peen. No. That's pretty gay. Lava, who we also know wasn't of age, is there in the chat as well. Yes, homo. What's this? Thanks, Dad, at Ryan. Notices bulge. RTX it's on. Ooh, unzips dick. Oh, I went too far. Whoa. What the actual fuck am I reading? This chat, what it's showing, shows actual people not of age. I know for a fact that Lava wasn't at this time. Why in the ever-living shit is this roleplay happening? That is just pure nonce behavior. I couldn't believe reading that. Like, it made me sick. You got more. It's Kris saying, your emojis are too savage. Kris posted some PlayStation meme. Someone said, oh, I like my PlayStations around 13-year-olds. I don't know the context, but again, Kris is being a freak and making creepy remarks. I still can't get over the role-playing one I just saw, to be honest. I'm still, like, just in disbelief. And then we have this other one where there's a ton of attachments. Kris saying, you arist, are your VC, harder daddy, please meme. Like, what the hell is this server? And you know what's crazy is there's probably things from like voice chats or DMs that we'll never find out. This is just the stuff we know about. How dare you assault my estate? Now get your holes ready. No. Calm your she penis down, says Kris. Guys, oh my god. At tags, I have a crush on you. At Kris, I want your penis. Kris says, you can have it right now. Like, what are we doing? Like, we don't know the age of this specific Discord user. But this was happening in the Discord, the private Discord, that had moderators under the age. A lot of people under the age. This kind of disgusting shit and chat was happening. And again, Kris was over 20 at the time, the adult, and was condoning, wanting, and pushing shit like this. We even have someone saying, I don't know who any of you are, and this is confusing and scary, I'm only 12. Kris says, FBI has joined the chat. Well, yeah, the FBI probably now need to, and look at your fucking hard drive. Now, Mr. Beast, and this is something I commented on my last video, where someone claimed Mr. Beast left the server, and I was like, no way. Like, if Mr. Beast knew about this shit, this server clearly wasn't right, should never exist. Well, we have what could be evidence that Mr. Beast knew about the server and even interacted with the server. Also in a way that you shouldn't interact with a server that had moderators and a lot of people under the age on it. Now, I will say before we look at this screenshot, we have a community notes, which I want to read first, where it says, this is not verified, colored like normal users, and at the time on Discord, you could set your name to whatever you wanted. Jimmy's current Discord name is Jimmy.MrBeastGaming. You need Jimmy's UUID to verify this message. So he could have changed his name now, Mr. Beast, to that name. This could have been his old name. But it is a valid point that, yes, you could probably do anything. We won't know. It could have been any random person in Chris's chat posting as Mr. Beast. Let's just read the messages first. No, he's not. His penis isn't big enough. I know. Mr. Beast, allegedly. No, I know his penis size, and it's huge. Beast, are you gay? That moment you deep throat a whole sea. I'll deep throat at Kris the meme god's dick. Haha, Mr. Beast joins in to comment on my penis size. I love it. Why is this a conversation in a Discord for your fans who are not of age? I'm never going to stop saying it because it should never fucking happen. Two things. Kris commenting that Mr. Beast joined to comment on his blank size. I love it. Could that be confirmation that this was actually Mr. Beast? Potentially. I mean, if this is Mr. Beast, he's joining, says really inappropriate things, especially for a server with that demographic. And they're all talking about this kind of stuff more after. This definitely implicates Mr. Beast. And we will need Mr. Beast now to prove this isn't true. If he can provide that UUID, I don't know what that is. If he can provide that to prove that that wasn't him, or I don't know, it could be just a different account and he could have switched accounts. We won't know, to be honest. It's going to be really hard to prove if it is actually definitely him or not. But if it is him, and he knew about this shit, and he's saying this kind of shit, like, he would be finished. You can't have this kind of thing going on under your watch. And like, it's one thing if he had joined the server and just left it because he's not going to babysit Kris. Maybe he doesn't even join or go in the server, interact with the server. But if more stuff comes out and it's definitely him interacting with that server, actually participating and saying more weird shit, man, this could really crumble his empire. It's that serious. It really is. But I'm sure more and more will be uncovered in the coming days. Someone needs to go check Chris's hard drive. 100%. Like, no bullshit. That is a way too big of a pattern of disgusting, inexcusable behavior. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you agree. Until next time, fuck off.